On January 15th, Brebeuf's Black Student Union hosted our annual Martin Luther King Convocation. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, our freshman reflections shared by Arianaa Doakes and Jamar Williams were inaudible. Their words and experiences hold much weight and are valuable to the inclusive atmosphere that we are working daily to enhance at Brebeuf. We offer them both here for your reflection.
We all know that it is now 2021, and in 2021, African Americans have many more rights than we had in 1954, especially when it comes to being able to go to a school of people of other races and ethnicities. Although we have these rights, we are still divided by the race line. For decades, Black students in the United States have lagged behind their white peers in academic achievement. In 2014, the high school graduation rate for white students was 87%. According to the National Center for Education Statistics. For Black students, the rate was 73%. College success rates show a pretty big race gap, as 65.9% of white individuals have college success and earn a bachelor's degree, while Black and Latino students only had a 39% of college success with a bachelor's degree. 75% of white individuals also received help in order to pay for student loans, while only 35% of Black and Latino individuals received assistance with loans. Research shows that compared with white students, Black students are more likely to be suspended or expelled, less likely to be placed in gifted programs, and are subject to lower expectations from their teachers. As an 8th grader, I was looking to find what high school would be the best match for me. As soon as I walked into Brebeuf, I felt like I'd be wrong here. I believed that I'd be offered the same opportunities as the rest of my peers, as well as new relationships and a new beginning. Now, I was concerned about one thing, which was the diversity and racial climate within the school, especially with this being a majority white school. Fortunately, I knew many other Black students from my middle school that would also be coming to Brebeuf with me. Going into freshman year was one of the roughest transitions to a new school for many people. We dealt with COVID-19 and had to do school online, seeing an uprising in Black voices as well as protests surrounding violence caused by the police, and there was much controversy due to the president. Because of events like this, I had many expectations of how different schools would be due to safety and political issues, but I didn't allow those expectations to keep away my happiness of starting high school and building new relationships. Now that I am finished with my first semester of high school, I am able to reflect on and talk about my experience surrounding the racial climate here at Brebeuf. The first stories that I had heard about regarding the racial climate here came from an Instagram account called Black at Brebeuf. This account allows students to express usually racial issues that had made an impact on them. Fortunately, I have not had to experience some of the extreme challenges as others, but I have experienced other things such as stares or eye rolls, as well as being one of the few Black students in my classes, which can definitely take a toll on someone. Although there have been issues like this, I have still enjoyed the start of my experience here at the school. An important quote from Martin Luther King Jr. is, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." There was a day in 2020 which is called Blackout Tuesday, which involved people to not post anything on social media other than a black square or awareness about the Black Lives Matter movement. Many people contributed to this, but became silent after this day because they just saw this as a trend. Fortunately, I am proud to say that this school has taken steps to inform people about adversity that students of color face. But hopefully in the future, there will be changes which reflect on these actions being taken to inform others, such as an increase of students and staff of color, more conversations and workshops in order to educate, and more activities to get individuals involved. Hopefully you are able to realize how important it is to get involved with ideas and activities that are outside of your comfort zone. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jamar Williams II, and today I would like to call some attention on some important matters that affect myself and other Black students at Brebeuf on a daily basis. Brebeuf is better than most PWIs in making an effort to include their Black students, especially during such an unprecedented time. Although there are still some things we would like to see improve. Some things I would like to see improve while at Brebeuf is the curriculum, representation, and repercussions. Curriculum development is a process we need to use in order to improve the experiences at Brebeuf. In order to see a change when thinking about the curriculum, we should make Black history a requirement for all students and integrate that into other history courses if our goal is to improve the equality. When it comes to representation at Brebeuf, we do not have many Black faculty and staff. Unfortunately, I can count the amount of Black faculty and staff we have on one hand. Representation is very important because it leaves lasting impressions and helps guide kids of color towards their future and success on life. Last but not least, representations and education are huge obstacles that we need to be addressed. In my short time at Brebeuf, some incidents have occurred, and I believe that it's very important for everyone to know that everyone should be held accountable for their actions, while also being educated on these topics. The main thing I want for my future at Brebeuf is to see change and equity and equality.